Yo, this is Neat. This is the S4S podcast. We either gonna make you smile or make you mad. Y'all, I know this is a miracle what we doing tonight, man. Yeah, we are. So, tonight, man, on podcast 15, we got my old man here, man.
Here I am.
Old school Pops, man. Pops, man, tell me, what took you so long to get on here, man?
You know, I'm not old school. You know, I'm more old school, so I don't really know much about this type of stuff. But, you know, I always got to represent your young people, and this is my son, so I'm trying to give him some love, and see what this thing go to. You know, it might be what it is, and I'm just giving him the shot, you know, giving the world a chance to see me in my live action, you know. Y'all seen him before I do the thing. So I'm going to come and try to bring a little love and talk about what it is to talk about.
Yeah, this is the like father, like son edition, y'all. This is podcast 15, or I say make it number 15, I had to do something special.
Thank you.
You know, one-on-one.
Make me feel special when you say stuff like that.
Oh, man, I had to, man. I mean, everybody look at me. You know, they like, this is a hell of a guy. You know what I mean? So I mean...
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, I know. Because I know we bump heads
But you know, we bump heads. I was just going to say, we bump heads all day. So much, man. But this guy, man, he's so sensitive sometimes, and I have to admit, like... But overall, you know, we go a minute, we ain't speaking, he always called me. Always called me. You know, you got to come back.
Him. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. After all these years, man, it be worth it, man. All the fighting, arguing, it's still worth it because he's still here today, right here.
Yeah. Listen to your people. Always listen to the adult. They can mess up, and everybody know my history, but this is a good thing, man. Me and my boy, you know, sitting here, I'm liking the whole background thing. This is jazz. I mean, hey, you putting some love into what you're doing, and that's positive. That's positive stuff, you know.
Man, we gonna do that. We got to do that, man, because it's too much. It's too much legal and good things going on to be messing up, man, and not doing what you want. But not doing what you want to do and chasing what you love. You understand? That's the key.
And people are insecure. I mean, it's hard to. It's like you invest a lot of money in something, or any of your money, you want to be like guaranteed, but nothing comes with a contract. You know, you ain't.
Right.
If I want to invest into a car wash, a barbershop, or anything else,
right?
People ain't guaranteed that's gonna be a success.
Right.
So you can always be hesitant. So if I have a good idea and I'm doing my thing good, and I be like, Neat, listen here, man, why don't you put into this, man, and we gonna make some money?
Yeah.
You gonna be like, man, this is my last money.
Right, because you're thinking about your last.
And that's where people gonna think, and that's where you can't grow. Now you talk to millionaires, which I know, and like guys that work at places I work, these men are millionaires,
right?
And that's how I got my mindset. These guys knew how to make it happen, and I learned from watching these millionaire type guys that own these shops, A+ Transmission. That's Al Newton,
right?
A couple other people that I knew that actually got it going on. How did you get started? You know, my thing was, how you get started? Why did you don't
right, questions.
Same thing, questions, right? And that's what they always say. You know, I started, you know, even in truck driving, you know, I started off with truck driving, didn't know a thing, couldn't do nothing.
Right.
But I knew money in it, took a chance, and boom.
Right.
You got to step out there on faith, man. And I don't want to go all deep in that, but you got to step out on faith.
Man, but see, this is another thing them jobs too, they do that people don't be understanding. They give you these things or these titles as manager, you know, a general manager, you know, supervisors, leaders, you feel me? And it sounds good. So it's like, damn, I really got a position, but really that's just another way to keep you in a circle.
Man, it's ownership. Ownership is in that. Listen, you always have these people the people that own the place can't do what the people that's doing the stuff. Like, okay, Ralph Polo, he's the name on the shirt,
right?
But is he gonna? If he's not the one that's sewing the shirt, putting it together, so he couldn't tell you nothing about how to make the shirt.
Exactly.
He can only give you the design of the shirt. And that's with life. When you start a business, man, you gotta have your blueprint down. It's gotta take a minute to get that set up to where you like, hey, if I'm gonna be a trash man or whatever, I'm gotta do a research on how much am I gonna have to invest in this, and how much do I plan to make on this to come up to be successful. Right. Because you can dig a hole all you want. Right. You might dig so deep where you can't get in. You're gonna lose money the first year. I always heard you.
Oh yes. Talk to them about that, because see, everybody, look, man, the only thing I feel the reason why people really don't get involved in investment, because you ain't gonna see your money until about a year later. See, and everybody want that money right now. I trust me, I was in the same circle. Like, yeah, if I put in $500 today, next week I don't want the 1,000. You understand? Right. So I feel like that's definitely one thing that we don't understand, man.
Well, you see, it's your business. All right, like my plans, what I have going on, land, gold mine.
Yeah,
land is always gold mine.
Definitely.
You buy some land, and today, believe it or not, RV trailer lots is like the new apartments. It's the new homes.
Right.
You buy land, people are buying RV small houses. You ever seen that show, Small Houses?
Yeah.
They are buying these things like trailers, like RV trailers. People are living in RV trailers like apartments now.
Right.
Because it's one thing, it's affordable.
Right.
You look online right now, find an RV trailer, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. That's your home.
Ownership.
First of all, now you got that. You have your trailer. You get on a piece of land, you get half acre of land, acre of land. You got 8, 9 RV trailers. You renting the spots.
Right.
Now this is capital right now. You're renting spots. Now you have to get your suction tank and your meters, but that's on you. That's after you got your stuff.
Yeah, get your shit right.
So now you're sitting there with all these trailers. You sitting back at the end of the month, like waiting for your rent.
Right.
This is not labor. This is good investments.
Right.
This is like all you renting is my spot. Boom, boom, boom. $500. You got 8 trailers, 10 trailers. 5. You wait at the end of the month for your deal. Plus, you still get work.
Right.
But you don't have to. You can always tell a job, hey, you can kiss my butt. I know I got something coming in at the end of the month.
Right.
And you got, let's say 10 trailers at $500 a month.
Add it up. But see, that's what we like I was saying a lot of podcasts ago. A few of them, it's just about the teaching, man.
You gotta know.
If you're not taught into it or you're not groomed to it, you're gonna go thinking a job is the way to go. You're gonna feel like, oh, I hit a gold mine. That's why when people say, yeah, I'm working for 18, I'm working for 19, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on you, it's cool, but what you really getting out of it? Because the minute they say, don't bring your ass back to work, or it's under new management, that's your job, G.
Man, I know millionaires, buddies of mine, a guy named Red.
Right.
He graduated, he left school 10th grade. Another good buddy of mine, Chuck.
Right.
He left school in the 8th grade.
8th grade. That's middle school.
That's middle school,
man.
These guys are millionaires. I ain't saying they deep millionaires, but I know they have $2 to $3 to $4 million. Because it ain't what they know, it's how they know. It's the way to run the success, buy, sell, trade.
Right.
Buy, sell, trade. You can make your whole life off of that.
Buy, sell, trade.
Buy something, sell something, trade something. It's a circle. It's the way to
BST.
Yeah, I like the way you put that.
Yeah.
It's the way America runs, man. And it's from high power on down.
Right.
If I have this little car and I want to get a motorcycle, hey, I'll trade you this motorcycle for that. Let's say I trade you that motorcycle for this truck. I get that truck. That truck will make me more money because now I get a trailer with that truck.
Right.
Now I'm hauling.
Exactly. Now you're hauling. Okay.
I didn't have to spend a lot of money. I made a trade. Trade makes me money, and you keep on going in society. Man, it's not. Now listen, education is your thing. Nobody's spitting on it.
Right.
That's your thing, but it's not the only way.
Exactly.
It's not the only way. There's no way you're gonna spend $80,000 to $90,000 for education for a $50,000 a year job.
Exactly.
It doesn't. But if you're a trade, like if you're going for a doctor or a lawyer, that's what you're going to school for. It's good.
Right.
But then you're going for art.
And that's my biggest thing about that. And I always been saying that. I just feel like, look, man, we taught to work. And I think, and I'm not trying to be funny, but it come from your generation, man. It come from the older generation. Work, because we
have it in our system, but that we're not lacking. We knew it like from our day. All we knew, everybody was trying to get out their mama's house and get a grind. When we was between 17, 20, we was already mindset. Me and my partner, Gigi. I mean, it wasn't. Gigi gave a little bit of college, maybe a semester. But I ain't even do that. So, hey, came back. Hey man, let's get an apartment together. Got us an apartment together in Clear Lake. Did our thing, living like ballers,
Right.
But what nobody thinking about going home. We like from here. This is the way we used to talk at the crib.
Right.
And man, what we gonna do, man? Let's see what we can do with a house. But see, we had. And I ain't trying to spit on the youngest rating, but y'all spoiled, man. Y'all let too much. Y'all lazy. Not kind of like y'all so laid back with y'all stuff. Like this is what we have going on right here. This is your thing.
Right.
That's easy. But it takes. It's waiting on that break. it's waiting on that break to come. And when that break comes, if you have a strong enough people are following you up or however.
Willpower, man. Willpower. That's okay, and I'm glad you said that. But see, the thing about this here, all this here, this is all the vision, right? This would have never happened from the vision. But see, like I say, your generation is more like you don't work, you don't eat. You get your wife. I understand it. I understand, but it is get your wife, get you some kids, get a house and live happy ever after. And in the inside, what? You really don't even like that lifestyle, but that's because you was taught.
That's not true. No, it's not true.
Yeah, that was what you taught. You was taught.
How is you taught something that you want? That's like
everybody
I'm going toward my goal, but family man ain't everybody. Family life is not everybody. Okay. Hey, I had a family. You know, I did all that, and I was like this is cool, but yeah.
Exactly. But all you doing is you're going by what other people. So if somebody that was doing better than you in life at the time when you was younger, you probably looked up to them like this is how it is.
I see.
But then again, who's to say that was for you? You just said it. Education ain't the only way. So who's to say being family wasn't on what? No, we talking about two different situations. So I'm saying, who's to say being a family man wasn't your situation? But if everybody around you doing it, you're gonna think like that's the thing to do.
But listen, all right, now you're talking about different backgrounds. Like my background was like projects, survival, whatever makes it. You didn't have mom and pop in the household.
Okay.
And do all that. So of course you have that dream of like, man, I would like to have my dad and my mom in the same house, and this is American dream. They're supposed to be all that. But yet my grind is I don't want to be poor no more either. Right. You know, I don't want to live in doggone poverty the rest of my life either. So you have a grind of money, and then you meet someone that comes in your life. Okay. And they're like, they have their stuff, you know, from their background. It's not from the projects, and they doing good. It's just like with in my marriage, when I was married, my wife was like taught from a whole nother generation. She was taught how to raise, go to school, blah blah. And I was still out there buck wild, you know. I'm out there, man. I thought everything was knuckle city, hustle, fight, still. Yeah. And she raised me from a boy to a man. I give her credit to this day. Don't matter. And once it was like a week, I mean, she was working at NASA, and I'm like, I'm going at NASA like Ice Cube and Boys in the Hood, like, nigga. You know, I'm like this. And she was like, man, these are grown men. You see the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves. Nobody's trying to fight. And I'm like, I'm looking around, I'm like, what? And I'm glad you brought that up, because at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of young men wouldn't mind. A lot of them wasn't raised like that. Let's put that out there. They wasn't raised, but I honestly feel like it's a lot of young men out here that wouldn't mind doing that. But you know what it was about? At the same time around your era, you had a lot of fathers leaving the household. So when these women became independent, it came from being independent to like, I'm a strong woman. Then it's like, I do what I want. Then it's like, can't nobody tell me nothing. That's why I feel like. But what happened to that independent woman?
They still out here. They still out here.
Where? Because all I see right now, all I see right now in the young generation of women is about what this guy can do. And you know for yourself, a woman will tell you, these youngsters will tell you, listen, if I ask you for something, you can't give it to me, you can't get mad if I ask the next guy for it. But then, where is that relationship? That's not relationship, that's business to me.
Okay, that is business.
But I blame it again on young, the new school. But because y'all riding around in their cars, dropping them off at work, not working, dropping them off at work, late picking them up from work. Okay. And then you sitting around talking about I'm the man. Okay. So when a fella comes with his stuff together, he scoops her up because he's got his own crib, own ride.
Then then what that mean? Let's look at the mentality, right?
No, what do you mean?
So even if the nigga doing all that, you mean to tell me she's not gonna have that mentality of doing what she need to do? Or are you talking about females?
I think.
What are you talking about? Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even think it's gonna get back normal how it was back then because the
generation. But you know what? That's where it has to draw a line. When this generation, if y'all stopped and be like, hey, the next generation, you see like the 70s generation. That's a cool generation. I'm a 60s child, so the 60s child was a good generation. Right. 60s and 70s, 80s, crack babies, all right. Crack babies still was all right generation because they still had hustle in them. Okay. The 90s, man, y'all lost y'all mind.
Y'all crazy.
Y'all lost y'all mind.
Crazy. Man,
y'all became like, you know what? Nobody, I had white friends, Mexican friends, I had every type of color friend there is. Nobody used the N-word. I had best friends, we sat around and kicked it, party. Nobody said nigga. When y'all generation come now, nigga, white boys saying nigga to you and you like, yeah, what's up?
Okay, check this out. Now
y'all gave him a pass.
Okay.
Y'all gave away the pass that was sacred for so many years.
Okay, and I'm gonna speak on that too.
Speak on it.
I think it's more of a prideful thing in a sense because check me out. Y'all check me out. Of course, back in your era, them 60s, 70s, hell yeah, like you said, nigga, like what? Yeah, we gonna go in your mouth. We gonna do all that. But see, as years came by, man, it's like we actually getting. Once we see that they trying to be like us or they gravitate to us, they start walking you in on top of trying to be like you. So it's like hell. Think about this for example. Them kids, they didn't have nothing growing up.
All right,
they had a white boy. A white boy took a liking to him. They brought him in. But it's like okay, he brought me in. He showed me a type of life I've never seen. So yeah, you accept it. Or yeah, I can take you around here. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because you with me.
You down with
me. Now the white boy saying nigga thing, like I said,
but they respected that. Yeah, they always been curious about our lifestyle. Exactly. I remember when I had hair, they used to ask me, "Can I touch your hair? Can I touch your hair?" Yeah, they was always curious about it, but they was our good white boys. They was down with us. Never. I mean, even when that's the time NWA came out, right? They was using NWA you say nigga all day long in their song, right? But when that part come, they was like, and then go on with the verse. Y'all just come and y'all gave away the past that was not allowed to be. All these generations, nobody said. Now it's like white boys calling white boys niggas, Mexicans call Mexicans niggas.
But okay, but what does that still show you? We are influential. Like I said, people that influence people.
The influencers.
Blacks are in general. That goes from sports, acting, and all that. And I'm not trying to play the race card because I have nothing against. I love whites, Hispanics. That's cool. My ladies know. But besides that, man, for real, like, it's. I don't look at it, man, like disrespectful because it's a way.
That's what I'm saying. You stop looking at it as disrespectful when it's a disrespectful thing.
Yeah, okay.
And then y'all come to have nerve to say it's a difference between nigger and nigga.
First of all, I never said nigger with the ER. Just put that on record.
But it doesn't matter.
I never said that.
ER gets you a good ass whooping.
Okay,
but
exactly.
Nigga, it's all the same to me.
Listen, man, I just feel like, it play both sides, man. Hell yeah, it's like, younger people did allow that, but at the same time, the world is changing. You know what? It's like saying this. Forget social media. Forget that. I was that type of guy. Forget social media. Forget it. But dog, in today's society, like this internet is making stars, and people like you that work hard would never see the success of a lot of young people that's getting on this damn camera, living that. I'm talking about living your life twice as me.
I don't know much about this life.
It's the same thing with the word. It's the same thing with the nigga word.
It's still a laid back type of thing. You waiting for an easy laid back. This is the easiest thing in the world to do. Sit here and talk crap.
It's a craft, bro.
The people that's doing live TV now that made it to TV. They started on radio. You know, what's the old girl that I don't like with the big breasts?
Well, Wendy Williams?
Yeah. Radio for New York for years. She went there, finally got a break in TV, killing it. Nobody, and they love her. They love her to death.
Right.
But you have to have so many connections, so much research.
It could be it too.
And you have to know, you got to know your stuff. Exactly. Now this thing here.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, go ahead.
This thing here, you know, whatever you speak on. You know, you can have barbershop talk, and sometimes you can go in the barbershops, you can get more entertainment. I wish I still had hair, because I love going to the barbershop back in the day. You get more knowledge in the barbershop than I probably ever did besides bars. I mean, the outside world, that's where you get it from. That's where you get your breaks from. If you are a people skilled person like myself. I'm a talker, so I can go to a bar, I can go to a barbershop, I can go anywhere public, and I can sit back by myself, and somebody within the hour is gonna come up, talk to me. I'm gonna read this guy. We gonna see what's up. He's gonna introduce me to, man, have you ever heard of this? You know, if you're talking about politics, whatever, you gotta learn the streets. It's the best education beside education. Okay, the streets. And you guys are like, you guys are so like the new generation is so like into themselves that you know they look at people all up and down. Nobody wants to give nobody a break. As I see it. Y'all don't like to give. Y'all don't like to let the outside see.
Let's get that right. That is true to a certain extent, but I'm not saying that we youngsters. I don't even say youngsters. The youth, whatever. People they will understand, or I say majority will understand. Unity goes a long way. I'm not saying I'm a unity for I mean, yeah, I will unite with people that have sense that I know that they take their stuff serious and go forward. But anything besides that it's a waste of time. And I just said to say this: there's nothing wrong with being united with people, but we got to understand that first. That's firsthand. But to go back to what you were saying, man,
you can learn from a fool.
You can. But I'm saying, but the laid back thing you talking about, it's like, bruh, that's why I was talking about.
Maybe I used the word laid back. It's just like the young generation of me don't have that desperation of to the next level. Y'all so cool with where you're at. Yeah, you have goals of being here, but it's just like you take your laid back shit. Like you say, back in my day, we desperate, we hungry. Man, we gotta make it. I would do anything.
Okay, and what that fall on? It's called slaving, man.
If you're making your living, it's
cool. I'm not knocking work, but somewhere down the line, somebody broke the barrel. Like, bro, I don't have to die on my knees and break my back like my people did. It's a better way, easy way to do it. And drugs was really the first kind of source, like in so far as the 80s, 70s thing. Go sell dope, even though dope is not selling drugs not easy, but I'm saying. That was one avenue to show, like, bro, I don't have to bust my ass like my people did. And then, on top of that, invest. Somebody had to come up with the thought of investing.
Buy, sell, and trade. That's part of my buy, sell, and trade.
Okay,
Invest.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, bro, I won't even teach my kids that. Look here, man. Instead of me teaching you, go to college after you get out when 18. Because, bro, throwing a kid out at 18 ain't gonna prove shit. They just gonna be fucking up more. That's one. Let's just say that. Because a lot of people say that when they get 18, get your ass out. That don't solve nothing. You really throwing them to, especially they ain't been seasoned to live real life. That's one. For two, dog, when you find a craft that you love, you master the shit and you go forward. That's what I'm gonna tell my kids. I'm like, bro, forget the school. I mean, because if you had a hard time in high school, what the hell I'm gonna tell you to go to college for? Or junior college.
True that.
So it's like, okay, son, daughter, what do you really want? What do you really want? Forget how I feel. What you want? Mm-hmm. And then it's up to them now. If they ain't found out what they want since then, I'm like, okay, well, you probably do need to go to school or you need to get a good ass job.
You gotta have capital. You have to have capital. You have to have ownership of something. Now, if you're starting, before you go out and buy that nice car with the rims or that BMW or Mercedes or all this stuff, put that money aside.
Of course.
Don't spend it on that. Get you a little something that you can pay cash for. Pay cash for your stuff. $4,000, $3,000. That's your car. Now, you ain't got to worry about the car no. All you got to worry about is when the car breaks down, you got some money to fix it up.
Right.
Now, you got that out the way. You don't have to worry about the car though. Your insurance, you cool with that.
Right.
Everything else comes along with it, man. Once you get that capital owning this right here, then you go to the next level. What do I want to do? Now, do you want to spend all your money in an apartment? Apartment is like a hotel or a motel to me.
Right.
It's like you only have it for 30 days.
Right.
If you don't pay that in 30 days, then you're back out. And you're investing in something that you're never gonna own. So forget the apartments, and people bragging about. I stay in these apartments because
they do
low class. I mean, these Hollywood apartments, but you're renting it for a month. It's not yours.
30 days.
30 days, dude. And if you're 3 days late, you're still out of there. So stop worrying about this. What are you? Like I said, the RV trailer thing is the new apartment thing because that's yours.
But people basically, not saying you wrong, but then people like you living out a trailer.
You live in an apartment. I own this trailer. I own this land.
I salute that. So
I'm already ahead of the game. You're never going to pay that apartment off, or you renting this house and you buy to own. Right. Do you know when you buy to own, you have to go through a contract to say they can be after a year, 2 years, you buy to own this place. At the end of that contract, you did your 2 years, you done paid this money all this time. They can be like, oh, the contract changed, so you still have to pay another. You're never gonna own it because all you're doing in that mix of time is paying these people's taxes and these people's mortgage on that house, and you're just renting it. They can easily void that contract and say this. No, we're not selling it.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this too. As a race, we ain't trying to hear that. When you was 18, you weren't trying to hear that. That's why I say teachings. We're not taught to. Hey, let's stay in this.
But our old school teachers taught
too prideful. Black people too prideful. No, that's my space. Oh, I bought this.
We're gonna be that.
Black people prideful. So it's kind of hard.
We're gonna say, yeah, I own it. But I don't have a problem with being proud It's just a thing of not giving the knowledge to pass on, and that's where the generation dropped off. We stopped passing the knowledge.
Okay.
They granddaddies gave it to theirs.
I can agree with that.
My uncles gave it to me, and then it's just like it's just like when that new generation came in, it's like, man, I'm doing better than this dude.
Yeah.
Hey man, if I came to you and be like, what's the secret, man? How you do it? Oh, dog,
you know why? You know why? Because everybody wants to feel needed. When you feel like you that guy, especially,
So you came from nothing.
Is that when you had to crawl all the way up? When you on top, hell yeah, you gonna be like, yeah, nigga, need to do it like I did it. But that don't do nothing. But that damn near jinx your shit because you don't want to pass the game down. What the hell you got the game for? If you're not
in my lifetime, me and my family always been broke. We faked it till we made it. Hey, we'll be missing for a week, and you come back and ask where you been. Man, I've been in the motherfucking Bahamas all week. We didn't in the house, locked up, So we'll fake it till we make it, and tell people we've been places. We become like a character because we know the lifestyle, so we'll pretend to be something that we're not. I did it majority of my life. I've always faked life more than I ever really lived life. Okay. People be like, shoot, let me get a paycheck. I don't know how many times I done fold my little paycheck up, knowing that's my motherfucking rent and everything else. I'm like, shit, man, what y'all need? I'm at the bar, giving up, knowing that, man, I gotta slow down. You mess around and be a dog.
But you in that
face.
But that's a lot of things too, man. That's why when people do, I'm gonna say blacks, man. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just keep it black. When we get blacks get money, that's why it's like you still got the mentality that never had shit. So of course you gonna get things you never done, which you do have to do it to a certain extent, because you can't work. That's bullshit. You gotta play a little bit. You gotta.
I'll give you that.
You gotta play a little bit. But I'm saying you gotta.
But you can't take it to the extreme.
You're right.
You can't try to do it every weekend. You can't be every weekend. Right. You done worked all week. You done spent, a club or whatever. I remember clubs would eat your money up.
Right. And
especially if you got a crew or you're trying to impress or trying to be that baller. You will eat your check up and be waiting for that next check. And then you strive. You in a hole that it's not necessary.
That's why I say, I feel what you're saying, the character. That does build character.
It does. But you know what? It feels, in my lifetime, when I was out there like that, when I was living that life, when I was in them clubs and all that,
right.
Man, it was like, I lived the life that my people, my uncles, my mom, my dad, and I wanted that life. But they had different, like I said, their generation was different from mine.
Right.
But Pops had little money because he was a hustler.
Right.
Mama was like, shoot, she knew how to attract hustlers, so they knew how to, they lived a lavish lifestyle.
Right.
I grew up, listening and hearing these stories, and I was like, be like this.
Same thing with you. Everything that you went through is, especially my uncles, man, it's like, yeah. And on both sides of the family, we ain't just gonna keep it one dimension. On both sides, when you hear them stories, you get eager, like, oh shit, like my pops or my uncle, my auntie. But the thing they don't tell you in the movies, man, you may not live to pass that situation.
Hey, man.
You may not live through that situation.
I used to take this guy when he was a baby, man. When Boys in the Hood first came out, the movie blew my mind. I was like, wow, this movie is crazy.
Right.
And I was like, I took this guy to the movies like 4 times, 5 times. In a week, we'd probably go twice. It was like during the day. God probably wasn't working or something like that. Mom probably working. Yeah. But I was like, we go to the movies like 2 or 3 times in a week to watch Boys in the Hood. I was just like, this movie blew my mind so much. And this guy, you never know how much something, as a child, I'm not thinking he really understands. And I'm just really going, he has to go with me because ain't nobody babysit him.
Yeah.
But I think what he actually gained something from because he has now his love for like The Godfather and
y'all know it. 70s cinema.
His generation is like
criminal minded. Yes,
he's on it. He's on that level of stuff. And it's kind of like I'm saying, you go back to like young generation and females. Okay. Y'all kind of lost the whole purpose of the game. Y'all got into the conversation where or the lifestyle of like y'all went to the female role. Y'all sit there, you want to use the girl's car to take her to work. You sit at home playing video games or on your computer.
Now I'm gonna tell you what that fall up under. That straight fall up under the fact that it's so much fakeness going on. Females gonna take something that's halfway.
But what does it have to do with the character of the man? The man is if a man is a man, he knows. It's like, how soon is it to be before you start really investing in a lady? Like, meaning, how long should it be so you like getting hair done, getting nails done, paying
That goes on the
bills,
bond.
fixing cars.
That's the bond. And
What
like,
do you mean?
all right, I'm gonna say the vibe. Shit, that's what I should say. The vibe, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna do it if you feel like she finessing you. You see what I'm saying? It's more of a vibe. It's more like, okay, we chopping it up. Y'all, of course, you know when you chop up a female, you do the background shit. Oh, my life is like this. Oh, my life is like this too. Oh, you know, the background shit. Get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? So, all it take is for somebody to make that first initiative. A lot of time, men don't want.
First of all, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted between men and boys. And that's what's wrong with the generation of females today. They keep taking y'all boys and calling y'all men when y'all not men. Y'all can be the age of a man, but
right.
you still have boy mentality.
But to see, what you allow is how people gonna treat you. So at the end of the day, man, okay, if a female, 9 times out of 10, the females know them niggas that's like you say that's taking them to work, having an attitude, like they have an attitude taking them to work. You understand? They know, bro. I'm telling you, it's so much artificial shit out here that, of course, the nigga that's gonna come halfway real, they jumping on that shit, man, immediately. Because it's like, damn, I'd rather take something halfway real than deal with straight bullshit. Just straight bullshit. So it's like, yeah, I'm not justifying, I'm not no boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that. Riding in females' cars and I don't know nothing about that. But hell, it's survival. 9 times out of 10, it's a survival move. You raise off survival.
You go both ways.
Women, exactly. Women play that card too.
But it's a thing now where you have to be real about your whole thing, man. I mean, you guys are giving this. Y'all so laid back with y'all thing. I think the young generation so laid back about everything. It's like, you know, if you leave me, you leave me. If you don't, you know. Women are the same way. If I come to you and I say, hey, I need this to get my car fixed. I'm not talking about nails and hair. This is like some personal stuff. Hey, I need this to pay daycare. I need this to pay my rent. I need this to pay my... How soon should it be before you be like, all right with that? Then okay. you knock off the first night. Let's say y'all
okay, yeah,
night.
Add that in there.
You knock off the first night.
Okay.
All right, y'all kick it. Y'all had good sex, whatever, however you want to call it. The next day, you go home, or she go home, and she hits you up next day. Hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, I don't mean to come at you like this, but...
Hey, I got something perfect for that. That's based on how many times y'all having sex.
I said...
No. That's what I'm saying. We gonna answer that question. You say, what is too soon to be too soon or something like this. Right. It depends how many times you have sex. So say if you do knock off first night. Okay, 9 times out of 10 you knocked off first night, you can probably knock off about 2 more times in that 7-day period. Three sessions? Yeah, I'm gonna say 3 sessions, so probably after a week. Depending on y'all vibe. So if you knocking her down, if you've been knocking her down since day 1, and you say you didn't, of course, think about the work shit now.
I'm listening.
Think about the work shit.
I'm listening.
So, think about the work stuff. We're not even mentioning the work stuff. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, in a 7-day period, you may knock off 3 times. So after them 3 sessions, yeah, it's just gonna start off with some small shit like, hey, I'm trying to get something to eat, you guys. And when they have something to eat, when they have something to eat, it's pretty much 20.
But that's automatic. In my school, that's automatic. The food part, listen, if I say, hey, I meet you, grocery store, hook up at the grocery store, get each other numbers or whatever, and we talk, hey, I want to take you out. That night is on me, guaranteed. Listen. If you need gas to get to me, you know, hey, I can make it to you, but I don't have to get. Hey, just get here.
That's petty shit. Of course.
Right. So that's punk stuff.
Punk shit.
But the rest of the things, like when it comes to the next day, after that day is over, that night is over, which y'all kicked it, or she spent the night, you spent the night, and the next day she calls you and be like, nah, hey, I got a situation. What's the situation?
Unacceptable. All right, look here. I know a woman is not present, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. Like, listen, if you let a man knock you off first day, unless it was already initiated before y'all had sex, it's like it was some money shit. Don't ask him the very next day. Hell no, not the next day. I say a week. I'm gonna give you a week. Okay. A week is reasonable. Anything before a week is too soon. Straight up. Anything before a week is too soon. 7 days has to be clarified. They had to go through. And then a week. But the man got to get his. he gotta get something within that week too.
You gotta.
I say sex gonna have to be more than just one.
You gotta let me know what's more than that because you know a woman's anthem is that. Listen, if I ask you for something and you don't do it, then you can't get pissed. If I ask the next nigga for it. Now you can have feelings for this lady. You know, I like you. Like you say, a week. You can actually grow feelings in a week.
Right.
You can be like, y'all kicking every day, chopping up on the phone, go to sleep. Hey, what's up? Hey? You can do that. You found yourself in a comfort zone with this lady. But when that comes in, when that pressure of, can you do this for me? You have to like, wow, that's when you like, is it about this? Because it's like,
it's not.
Hey, listen, you know, every first of the month, your rent, your light bills, your car, all that is, you know that shit do. So was I plotted because you know it was like this time it's gonna come up. I know I got this dude feeling me. So if he feeling me, the order to stay with me, you gotta do this. If not, I got Larry, Bob, can do this. So in this generation here, this is not old generation. This old generation kind of seemed like they were more independent women.
Okay.
They were more independent. It was more like, yeah, I'll take care of mine. I got mine, you got yours. We merge together and we make this thing blossom. Because that day is over with.
It is over with. And I don't even think it's going to go back to being normal because of independency. Because it's like this, man. Men don't like being played. Better yet, portrayed. Let's put it like that.
I like that word. I like that word.
So that's a fact.
I like that word.
So a fact. So to prevent a man from even because now 9 times out of 10, bro, I don't think as humans we can accept betrayal. And that was on Falk at 14. If somebody betrayed you, gave everybody 100 and they betrayed you, could you forgive them or could you deal with it? I don't think nobody really can. Even
it's biblical. You know, it's in the Bible. I mean, like the Lord. Jesus knew that the people at the table, he knew how many people was betraying him already. But yet he already had, I know this dude it's just like, I know this nigga finna lie. You know, I know this dude's finna do wrong. But you know, you gonna sit here and lie and tell me that you set me up. The same thing in this society today. When you get with these youngsters, you already know these females today, they're after your stupidity. If you're weak, the weak do not survive in the female world today. The weak will get ate up. A good educated nerd, the nerds are the new gangsters.
Yeah, they got the money. They got the game plan. We're gonna play like that. They got
it's like old school. It's like old school. When the youngsters, young females mess with old school guys for security. And that's in my book. That's a fact. I'm going through. From what I lived through and what I've been through with young females.
That's a fact.
It's like this dude, you know, right? You got a little, you know, what they did with me. You got your own little piece of land. You got your little crib out there. You got your little bar, and it's security. But then when it's time to hit the malls, man, listen here. I don't shop. I'm an average dresser.
Right.
Nothing in my wardrobe costs $100. I don't have a pair of Jordans to this day. Yeah. Can I afford a pair of Jordans? I can probably afford several. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna go out and buy Jordans. Not that I love you, Jordan. You are the man, boy. You did some championship. Much salute. Love you, Jordan. But I'm not gonna spend my money on that because I can use 4 tires on my car. That's a
vibe. That's real man thinking. But what I'm saying, but when you're dealing with something young, you already know we can never keep up. Like I said, go back to Pimp said it one time, and he asked, he said, hey man, I read the book on pimping. Have you ever read the book on home? You feel me? And I ain't never read the book on that. I ain't never seen that. He said, you know why? Because they switch it up as they go. So with that being said, we are never going to get a set idea of how they think. They come on, man. Women run the world, man.
Listen, women got to be tired of everything. We run a lot of game, but I can deal. Listen, I know how to deal with a woman that's mad at me. I can deal with a woman that's mad at me. Okay. I know how when she's mad, I can let her get a little moment, and then I can say a little funny something, and she might be still mad, but she gonna get it. She gonna get it. And you can be like, all right, baby, listen, man, I'm sorry, man, I was wrong, man. It's over with. Right. Let's go out, let's go eat, and go do. When a woman is fed up, man, let me tell you something. They cold blooded after they.
And let me tell you, and let me add on to that, men. If y'all fucking know this, man, you know. Every time you come to the house, if you know she fed up, Don't hang on.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Don't hang on, man. Stop hanging. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm just some play ass nigga from the set. Look, I'm just telling you, man. Like,
no, you're not.
Vulnerability.
No player.
Yeah. Hey, apple don't fall too far from a tree. I told him, man. He had to learn a little bit from me, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Smooth operator thing. But anyways, man.
Like you said, man. It's once they fed up, you can cry. You can beg, you can go to church, you can. Those niggas, once they get out fed up, and that's when they turn cold blood. That's when they really.
Yeah, that's
Listen, let me tell you something about fed up. When a woman gives you that smile, when you know when it's like this, like y'all arguing, usually be like y'all arguing back and forth. But when she fed up, when she do this number, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's done. But you're done. It's over. Listen, she means nothing but okay.
Yeah. All right, nigga. It's calm.
Ain't nothing you can say. That means it's already, she already found Mr. Bob, or she already like, I got my shit set up. You're done, man. And listen, these youngsters are the coldest with it.
But I understand it. But see, what thing niggas be feeling like they ain't gonna never leave because
because you think.
Man, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying too, man. I ain't never seen no sex last that long. Good sex don't last that long. It may extend a couple years with the relationship or the bond, or they probably fuck around and never lose the bond due to the sex or whatever. But let me tell you something, man. The next nigga a little bit taller, hair a little bit nicer, better greed,
everything,
a little bit more money. That sex you doing or all that bullshit that she liked at the beginning, that shit means nothing. Yes. So I can't really speak. Like I said, man, these women nowadays, it's you gonna find a couple independent ones. You gonna find someone that still was raised by granny. You gonna find them. I ain't gonna just say they extinct, but the reality is you can't show too much vulnerability, man. That's a fact.
I always heard.
Let's talk about.
In my day, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yeah, that was the same.
But let me tell you, hoes are looking for security too. That's why they got pimps.
Okay. Speak it.
Now, if you can find a bad girl, just like women like bad boys.
Yeah.
Men love bad women.
Yeah.
But we like that gangster kind of fly mentality about women.
It's sad. They sling them out.
They fun. They
funnest motherfuckers ever in the world.
The boring lady is so like routine. It's like I can get over so much on it. But that girl that equal to your street mentality, you it's like riding a bull. You're always trying to break this wild ass bull. You can't. You can't. Because she has just as much knowledge as you do.
Okay.
You can't break a wild woman. But yet you cannot let him go. You love this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I heard a woman tell me once, you know what? Y'all always talking about y'all done. After y'all catch us messing up, y'all done.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't never done with us. Because all it's going to take is you to get over your pissed off. Once you get over your pissed off, I call you 2 weeks later, baby, you going to be like, what? We got our role like what? Man, what you talking about? But eventually, you like, boy, when you pick up that, when you see her name, and you got on your set, when you see her name, you like,
that hard
I'm waiting for this fourth ring. What?
Yeah. Gotta put on the road.
You got your gangs on. What's up?
But hey, let me ask you this. That, and I think a female did ask me this. Why is it so hard for a man to show his vulnerability? Why is it so hard to put them guards down?
Oh man.
Answer that, man. Why is it so hard for men? Now listen,
because men know men.
I need to know.
Because men know man mentality. Why is it so hard for us to put a game down or that down? Because we know us.
Okay.
We know trust is it's so messed up out there. You cannot put a woman's conversation is so much advanced than our conversation. We're kind of stupid compared to women.
Okay.
They know that they can pretty much give us a blinking eye and they know when we walk off, we looking at their ass. We're like, man, I'm gonna play right now. But we don't want them to know this. Pissed off or not, that's your boo.
Facts.
That's your shit. Facts. You knocking. This is what you sleeping with every night. This is what you cuddling, doing the whole thing with at night. You're laying on her head. A woman can make you feel like a little baby. Once you get that security of a child, that's what you love.
And you know what? And that's what you look for from going forward. Listen. Now say.
Then you having sex with her. So it's
So say if a good girl do that to you, the security of a baby, make you feel like a baby, that don't work out because she's too slow paced or something the body already on did. I gotta move on. You gonna want the same security from that fast one that's just like you. And the crazy part is she don't know how to do it. She don't know how to make you feel just secure as the other one did. But her mentality is different.
Well, she has no feelings behind it. it's art for her. It's
but you ain't gonna know that at the time.
You can't.
Exactly.
Women have game. The game of women is so, like I said, these women are so good these days. They know how to read you from the time they say hello. When the first time you meet them, when you eyeball them, they can almost. And I'm looking at women when dealing with women. And I'm like, didn't know until I got game. Not once, not twice, several times.
Right.
These women are so good with their whole reading you. Like when you first, if you're a nerd type talking guy, like hi, how are you, baby? I'm like, are you? The rougher you are, that's when she knows I can't play this nigga hard.
Yeah.
Now if you just like a first date, like I would like to take you out to eat tomorrow, or I would love to take you to. I would love to take you out to a movies. I would love, but if you be like kind of like that. What you address yourself is what you gonna get. It's like, hey, what's up? You know, hey, yeah, right. Man, I'm really seen you across. You know, I want to know how you was doing. You know, want to get to know you. You know, desperation. I guess what I'm trying to bring. If you seem too desperate, they're gonna like, I can flip.
But you know what? I think sometimes we don't know how desperate we is, man. Especially if we looking for the attention. I think as men, sometimes we may know, like, all right, chill out, don't me text that. Sometimes we do, but then again, I think sometimes in certain situations we don't know how desperate.
As
like
men,
sometimes shit come off desperate. And
as men, we can put
desperate. That's a bad word.
Desperate is a terrible word. But at times we can put too much into something because we always looking for BS. Mm-hmm. We're always looking for BS in a woman.
That's a fact.
And so you're so busy waiting for that day to happen that you're ruining all the good days that you could have because you like she gonna flip the day. If we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, we've been good.
Right.
Something happened. And it's just, she can't be that good. So now you almost would start something if she be like, all right, babe, I'm finna run to the store right quick. She could be cooking eggs. She's like, damn, I forgot the damn onion. I want to put it in your omelet. Oh, so bitch, you finna go to the store right now? You finna go to the store right now? Really? You finna go to the store right now? Bitch, you cheat.
Man.
But that's our insecurity because if you're a dog, that's what's gonna insecure. If you're a good nigga,
that's what I'm saying. So let's confirm that. If a nigga that think like that means he a dog himself.
Usually what you do is what you think another person is doing. It's fact. If you a dog, it's like, okay, just say myself. Just say myself.
Go ahead.
Just say myself. I ain't never been pretty nuts no good relationship because I always was looking for what I was looking for.
Right.
I like what I like. I'm doing what I'm doing. One woman couldn't satisfy me because I like the crazy one here. I like the good girl here. I like the sexy. Right. I like a majority, but I needed it all in one woman. I couldn't find it in one woman, so I like a lot of different women.
Right.
So when you're trying to find like a dude that's looking for that one, you can't say it's right here.
Okay.
It's gonna spread out. Now you're like, all right, this girl here, this bad girl.
Okay.
She's a bad girl. Oh no, let's say she's a good girl.
Okay.
And you so conscious about all the shit you've done in the past.
Right.
That you got a good girl, and she's actually a good girl. Okay. But you don't see it when you see it in the beginning. But your game's like, karma's a motherfucker. Karma gonna come back on me.
Karma, okay.
It's gonna come back on me.
So you always suspect it.
You always gonna suspect it. I'm talking living proof. This is me. I'm not talking about what I read in the book. I'm talking about real life. It's you always gonna, boy, you know my history. So you know everything that I tried to cut for, I got cut. Because it wasn't right because of what I was doing, when I was doing, how I was doing.
Okay.
But listen, all the games you could have as a man, when I was doing all that dirt, when it came back, I'm thinking I got this one just like I had that one I messed over. Yeah. But this one here,
what?
Way more sharp.
They cut. I'm talking to the bone. They damn cutting the bone.
Hey, nigga, I didn't cry little tears. Y'all,
this one, put the hand down.
Man, how could you do me? Dog as I was. I'm asking this girl, how could you do me
like
that?
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like you say, I'm being on guard. We so in tune with. I think we so in tune with the fact that we know it's coming to us. So it's like you trying to show her you know what's going on, and that's causing bigger problems. You trying to her. So
what you doing? You trying to protect yourself so much. You spitting all your game up front. Like, listen, I got this thing. Don't try to play me because I know these type of women. I know.
But at the same time, you getting it out because really you really fucked up. If she do something that bothers you, it's gonna stay on you. So that's how you get it out. You like,
if your
bro,
girl is jassy to you, then believe me, she's jassy to somebody else.
Exactly.
Somebody else.
Let me tell you this too, man. All this bullshit about you can't have homeboys, you can't have homegirls. Let me tell you. Let me break this down. She know men like you know women. So don't act like y'all finna get together and be together for the rest of y'all fucking life. I ain't trying to cuss, but y'all be together forever and act like he or she is not gonna be attractive to nobody else, or they're not gonna be attracted to nobody else. Let's cut that bullshit out. Don't act like this is my lover to be. Fuck, bro, stop this shit. That's weak shit.
Accept it.
Stop that shit.
Hey.
You gonna see somebody you would love to have sex with, just like she gonna see somebody.
I know.
It's just about how long y'all.
I know that a female that gets with me. I know that female gets with me. It's gonna be hard to say that you can find something as handsome as me, but it is something out there as handsome as me, and their body. Listen, I'm 5'7", 5'8".
Okay.
Listen, you can be 6'7" and ugly, but look, women like tall men.
Okay.
That nigga gonna give me some competition in life.
You do.
And if you got something going on, let me tell you, independence. If you have something to offer a woman, I'm gonna give you a better thing than that. If you can teach a woman, let's say if you know how to fucking put a motor in a car, that impresses the fuck out of a female.
Right.
You can do something that she can't do unless she's a mechanic too. If you can build a fucking garage, like, baby, my fucking wall needs to be, I got a hole in the wall. You can plaster that motherfucker up and wire, put the light up in the house. You blowing her mind.
Right. Showing the shit.
You're showing her that I got a nigga that can do something that this average little punk boy can't do. He can't do shit.
Right.
But lay me down and he throws good pipe.
But see, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me just talk about this. Sometime I figure you can take that to the chest. I lay good dick. And I probably ain't shit else, but I lay good. See, a man's gonna take pride that even though you're not getting the longevity with her, it's just to know that you got that part.
For a fact, it's not gonna last long.
It's not.
I'm telling you, everything I say is because I lived it.
Right.
You can be the best. Listen,
Dixman.
in my old age, I'm not a Dixman no more. I cannot Dixman, but I'm a good Licksman. I learned that I know that I can't last down low, but I can last here. But that even lasts so long.
Right.
Now, she may not want to cut you off forever because, that boy know how to put that mouth on me. But still, that over security, when you have security, like this man can support me and my child, and then he does either one, Dixman or Lixman, you're not going to keep it going on. You're not going to keep that woman that long.
And I just feel like, that's why I say, I'm not trying to, it's a business. I ain't gonna say it's a business, but it's like, bro, don't nobody, you might love a motherfucker. I ain't saying love is not, it's possible, but at the same time, you gotta put, cause you'll love a broke motherfucker if it's up to you. But so at some point in time, you gotta put your priorities first, and that love shit, it's not gonna overrule common sense and priority. That's why I say.
But you know what? I'm gonna go with this. Let me tell you something about pure love. And this is what a wise man from the old school once told me. I see you and your wife, y'all look like y'all doing pretty good. I see y'all got these cars, y'all got a little crib, y'all. He say, if you want this to last, stay faithful.
Okay.
As a youngster, you don't understand that stuff. Like, what they got to do with me and her blossoming in life, He said, the weight of cheating will break down everything that you do. You might not get caught by her, but life will burn you. I was like, what do you mean, man? What do you mean if I cheat? After being wrong and cheating, I learned that when you cheat on your spar, you cheat on your child, you cheat on yourself, you cheat on your woman. Everything around that is gonna break down. That means like your job is not gonna be the same. You don't understand that it's so fat because you think that you just slept with this woman outside of your box, but it breaks down your whole circle of love. Once you go outside that circle of love, and you kept it here, everything's just gonna keep what? Going around that circle.
Right on that.
And that means if it's good, that circle's gonna be good all the time.
Yeah.
If you break that fucking circle, anything
eventually something
it's gonna break. It's gonna break it up. Living life, not talking no crap, not what I read. This is what I know, and it's like, man, once you wreck it, every bad thing is gonna happen because you broke that thing. It's not that even if you don't get caught, it's just like you're gonna wonder why so much bad shit is happening.
Right.
To me, you know, and then you fuck the kids up so much because if they thinking you Cosby's and you fucking good times, it's gonna hurt everybody. You're gonna be like, how the fuck did we happen to go from good life to this shit here? Because daddy decided to fuck with this gal that was missing.
All that type shit.
Then you got to deal with the animosity, the betrayal of your kids. Like, once mama puts that, you know, mama sometimes might not say it, but streets will say it. Kin folks, cousins, sisters, brothers, they will get back to your kids and like, your daddy, the kids talk.
And then once that happens,
talk.
It's gonna fuck the kids
up.
They don't know how to set it in.
You stop. You're wrong about my daddy. You wrong about my daddy. You wrong about my mom.
And come to find out when it's true, your heart everywhere.
Then who is gonna come back on? That one that fucked up. It's gonna be the one that's gotta be like, you ain't shit. You can't tell me shit. So you be like, respect me, son. Man, fuck you, because you ain't respect my mama. That the mamas are the love of kids' life.
You're right.
Nick, papas can fuck up, and mamas are golden.
Yeah, and it's just one of the things how it turned out, and it just be good. It's just one of them things, man. So with that being said, with the whole female thing, man, it's just like, look, man, don't block love. You know what I'm saying? But just be on guard. Don't be too vulnerable. You understand? And
I love you. Love everybody. Love your kids. Yeah. Hey man, give me a kiss.
Yeah, no, just like, look. Okay, now we gonna cut this.
Man, how old should you be so you stop kissing your daddy?
We're not gonna be doing no lips, man. Listen, man.
Hey, not lip.
This is podcast 15. Like,
man, give me a kiss, man.
If you listen, there's no elevators to success. You have to take the stairs. You understand?
Give me a kiss, man.
S4S podcast 15. I'll be damn. Let's do it like this, bro. Yeah, like that.
But kiss your daddy sometime. I kiss mine all the time.
Great, man.
When he was alive.
Boom.
Love you.
Boom. Perfect. Shit was perfect right before it cut off. I wouldn't try you. I really wanted to go longer, but I know it's gonna cut off. Yeah, it's still recording too. Yeah, we good, man. That was it.